Panama is a coastal village on the east coast of Sri Lanka. To access it, one has to traverse almost 400 kilometers to reach this secluded corner of Sri Lanka. Once you pass Laugala, it's around 12 kilometers from the tourism hub and surfing point of Arugam Bay. Panama is the last populated settlement in the southernmost part of the province and the Ampara district. This ancient village can be seen in historical maps of the Portuguese and Dutch as Panau, Panova and Panim. Panama's location is a strategic one, as the East Coast roadway ends with the commencement of the periphery of the Yala National Park. It is also the entry point to the Kumana Bird Sanctuary and Heritage Park. The Kudumbigada Monastery Complex in Dagaba is atop a rock and can be accessed via Panama. The hike, though not a tiring one, will reward you with great views of the surrounding area of Kumana National Park and all the way up to Okanda Beach. The area around this has numerous trails leading to stone caves and dwellings used centuries ago. Rock inscriptions belonging to 1st and 2nd centuries have been found in the area. Panama's geographical and topological layout is unique, and its undulating sand dunes create landscapes like no other in Sri Lanka. The village is essentially a farming one, with a small amount of fisherfolk. The cultivation of paddy is widespread, and the fields provide ample income for this population. Come harvest time, the farmers do have the buying power to use machinery as opposed to manual harvesting. Panama is also the only gateway to the Kumana Bird Sanctuary. The sanctuary, originally a part of the Yala National Park, was changed in 2006. During the migratory season of April to July, thousands of birds congregate around the waterholes and lakes in the park. Primarily, large flocks of migratory waterfowl and wading birds can be seen adding intense activity to the normally placid water bodies. There are over 20 lagoons and lakes supporting the profusion of bird life. Over 255 species of avifauna have been recorded at the Kumana National Park. The Kumukan Oya forms the southern boundary of the national park, and crossing it gets you over into Yala. The park wetland areas are surrounded by dry zone thorn forests. Panama is also known for its worship and veneration of the Pattini god, and there are several shrines within the periphery and in the sanctuary. As the goddess of chastity, rain and fertility, she is followed by the Malayalis as well as the Tamil and Sinhala ethnicities of Sri Lanka. While Panama is not an easy location to access, it offers the visitor a diverse potpourri of attractions, from wildlife to culture and splendid beaches. The Panama Beach is one of the most scenic and unspoilt areas in the East Coast, and the hope is that the locals can unify to keep it this way. The lagoon has amazing evening views and echo the splendor of nature, which will leave you in awe and with lasting memories.